Welcome back, Kaiju fans, and today I have like a legit unboxing because I actually have my audio on today, so you actually get to see me take it out of the box, which is, you know, it's pretty exciting for an unboxing video, the unboxing part. So, got this big old box in the mail today. It's like 2 boxes taped together to make it the right size, so props to my eBay seller with his professional stickers and whatnot. So, I'll get this opened. Hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a pain. Yeah, it's gonna be weird already. This is weird. It's definitely 2 boxes stuck together. Ooh. Ooh. What else we got in here? Flyer for Kokomo Toys and Collectibles. Where is this? Oh. Indiana? Whoa, cool. Dude, next time I go to Indiana, I might have to hit this place up. I got some mad deals on X Plus, so go ahead and check these guys out. Because this thing was dirt cheap, and the box is in pristine condition. Holy crap, wow. This might be the best box of an X Plus I've ever gotten. Especially from my new ones. And this isn't even, you know, it's been sitting around for however many years. That's so nice. Wow. Okay, let me continue opening this up. Ever so gently. Mad props to this toy company already for keeping their products in such good shape. I didn't plan on buying another X Plus anytime soon after getting the 2001 one, but I got my 9 months worth of YouTube pay the other day, which is only $100, and I was like, you know what? I'll just put this towards another X Plus because it's kind of how that revenue comes in, anyways. Is you guys watching me with Godzilla stuff, so I kind of put that money right back into more Godzilla stuff for you guys to see. So it makes sense to me that way. These cardboard flaps are giving me a hard time. So yeah, this is the YUJI Sakai. I think this is the Hokkaido landing version of the 91 Godzilla. The Shinjuku one's the one with the open mouth, and it's more expensive. I honestly like this one more than that one, so I was fine with this one being the cheap one. There he is. Number 51,307. Get him unlatched here while I catch Pokemon on my phone. Another figure with 2 tail pieces in the box. I'm kind of new to that, since it seems to be that the Millennium ones have singular piece tails, and then the Heisei series ones only have 2-piece tails. I think Shin's tail was all 1 piece, which is really weird because of how big it is, which is why the box is so much taller than the rest. I wonder why they didn't just break that up into 2 pieces like they did for these other ones. Maybe it was just because of the mass. I didn't decide that was a good idea. Is that enough to get the body free? This is always the most tedious part. Ooh, there we go. the gloves just came right off for once. Oh, wow. Okay, this one's gonna be... Oh, no. Nice! Wow, that's usually the hardest part. God, his spines are so low on his body. That's really strange. No way. Even though his mouth is closed, you can still see through it, which is crazy. Oh, man. This Godzilla is a beast. Wow, okay. Let me start getting the rest of his stuff out. I'm absolutely in love with this figure already. I just think it's super cool that some of these figures are modeled to actually have a closed mouth appearance. Especially the 91 Godzilla, because the original Bandai figure for the 91 Godzilla, it had two versions, and one of the versions actually had a closed mouth, which was really odd, especially since the rest of the Heisei figures from that point on, every Godzilla was in a roaring state. And that Godzilla in particular, that figure, had a closed mouth version, and I wanted that figure for a really long time because it looked cool with the closed mouth, and I always liked the 91 Godzilla. I only like two of the Heisei suits, and it's 89 and 91, and now I have X pluses of both of those, so like I'm set for Heisei figures. And I'm set for Millennium figures too, because I have every Millennium Godzilla now. So, I'm, for the most part, done collecting my X Plus Godzillas that are available right now, because I mean, like, I don't like the Showa suits enough to justify getting an X Plus because of the cost. The only X Pluses from the Showa series that I would really consider getting are 54 and 55/6, whatever year that you want to consider that. Because I actually like the first two suits. I think the first two suits look better than the majority of the suits that followed before 84. So that was really weird. So I got the tail out 2 parts. This is a really awkward small part. I'm going to have to be right back. I'm going to have to heat these up and put them together. So I'm just going to cut the part out so you won't even see, but I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I got his tail on, so that's a really long and upwards tail, and I love that. That's super cool. I gotta kind of hold him weird because the vinyl's still warm, and I don't want it to like misshape when it dries. Or dries. Hardens. There we go. So yeah, that's gonna be like the kind of the front profile, and you can always kind of like see the tail behind him, which is super cool. I love that. It's kind of a little different from, a little bit of a different tail style than most of the X Pluses I have now. I either have curving up over tails or just like straight back. So I like that. I love like the diversity and like the stances for the figures. Then obviously his stance is kind of just like he's kind of getting squared up to a fight because he's got his arms raised, like staggered raised, not just like regular raised. And then his feet offset as well. It's probably like his first confrontation with King Ghidorah. And then obviously you can see the awesome, like, just nice spines on his head that kind of give this suit a little bit more of a character with like the larger spines on the head, and then they kind of like keep that size. And then even at the base of the back where his chest lines up with it, they're still really small, and then right here is just this big cluster, and then they go back to small. I always thought that that was unique. It kind of gives an interesting appearance on the back where it's all little tiny spines, a gap, and then little tiny spines again, and then the huge ones. And then I never noticed this before because you obviously can't tell in the movie that well, but these spines are down here are actually they're offset and staggered sideways. So that's super cool. Like there's so many things you don't know about the suits until you start to get like these kind of figures, and you can actually like, really see like their defining characteristics, like what makes them unique, and that's so cool. And I think this figure is awesome so far. Obviously, this is just my first impressions. I'll do an actual like full review of all my X Pluses at some point. This week was a little hectic, so I didn't get a review out today, which is Friday, like I normally do. But I'll try to get back into my normal schedule next week. This was a little busier week with school and work, so it's been hell. But yeah, look at that. Look at this figure. I definitely like this one more than the God, the other one. I don't know. There's the Hokkaido and Shinjuku, and it doesn't tell me on the box, I don't think. Well, it does, just in Japanese, so I like this one. I like this version more than the one with the open mouth and the tail that's like literally straight up, because I don't know. I think that this figure looks more correct than the other one. They're both from the YUJI Sakai collection, so they're both gonna look, you know, pretty much accurate to the suit, like without argument. But I don't know. I think this one resembles that Godzilla more so in the way he's just positioned, and with his mouth closed and his fangs just hanging down past his like jaw. Like, I think that's awesome. And then the spines look great, and the tail is incredible. And then this one also actually came with a tail stand, so that's fantastic. I really don't understand why the 89 one that I got did not come with a tail stand, but both of my other YUJI Sakai ones I got afterwards have that, so whatever, that's fine. So he'll actually stand correctly on the shelf with that. But that's going to be it for this unboxing, guys. I hope you enjoyed, because I sure as hell am enjoying this right now, and I even I rearranged my figures on my shelf back there to kind of get room for him. I just got to reposition him so he stands next to the 89, so that's going to be a whole mess that I have to deal with here in a few minutes. But that's going to be it for this video today, guys. Comment what you think about the figure, I guess, and then maybe what X Pluses I should keep my eye out for and check out for you guys. But I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I appreciate it a lot. As always, liking, commenting, and sharing really helps out my channel. And make sure you're subscribed if you want to stay up to date on the latest kaiju news and crisp reviews.